Hi everyone, it's Caroline. Thanks for popping over. I'm so happy to visit with you. I've taken out a few of the papers that are in my files in my stash. I actually found this little cutout. This was from a magazine. And because of the thinness, I think it's from my vintage Women's Day magazine. And that would be really fun to use on this because of the light pink color. Another thing that I found, I was playing around with some of my fabrics and crocheted items and some lace, and I just made my own little vignette, I think, and I printed that. I scanned it and printed it, so I have that. I love the pink, so this could be something I'll use. I also have, this was my wipe off with my jelly printing, the colors here. I have a little bit of pink. This could be something in the background. I don't know, I just found it. I thought it would be fun. I also have this. Well, this is from the Digital Collage Club, Making and Creating. I know I used this in a lot of different projects that I was doing, but I don't know why this is in black and white. I think maybe I was practicing, or I forgot to switch it off because we were printing something out. But I like the black and white because I can add some light pink watercolors here. And I think that'll be a fun thing to play with and not waste. So I'll be cutting some of this out. The other thing that I found was, this is on cardstock. So I like to just practice different printing ideas and things that I find, whether it's free. I'm not sure where this came from, and I'm very apologetic about that. So if this is yours, please let me know. But it also could be a bunch of different things that I've put together on one page. I just don't remember. But this name here, L-I-A-R, it looks like, I don't know what's the name. I don't know the letters on the end of it. But if I take the two letters, it says Liard or Laird. That's the street I grew up on, and it just caught my eye. I thought that was very, very cool. So I can use some of this. And what I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to locate my pockets and do my little notches, because I think that'll also be helpful when I'm using them. So I'm going to do that. Just doing a little bit of prep work, and it's a beautiful day, and I went outside a little bit, but I just really want to sit and have some creative time. Just like that. This is such fine paper that I know it's going to get roughed up. I just cut out a piece of my printed crochet, and I'm going to put this over here. I'll do another little hole, but I think what I want to do is put something behind it. So now I'm going to start my layering thoughts, and that's going to be fun. So I think I will put a piece of fabric to layer this. And it has some stains on it, and I love that. So I'm going to use some of this underneath. And looks like I'm going to tear and rip and do all those fun things. So I will put this down, and then this will go on top. I think I'll just start gluing that on. And I know it's not September yet, but I thought I would get a head start and just do some fun. I just can't wait till September, so this is not going to be any particular journaling. I'm just getting some pages ready for fun. Oh, there's the rusty pin. And it doesn't matter because it's not going to show. This will definitely give it some more body at the top. I haven't given any thought to the pockets, what's going to go in the pockets. I mean, it's going to be cards, or could be ephemera from the month also. We do have one weekend planned where we will have our grandchildren. And so I don't know what we're going to do, but I might get some ephemera for that if we go out and do something fun. I don't know what that's going to look like. So is anybody else doing a journal for September? Do you do that by the month? I know a lot of people that do daily journaling. My advice is to wait till the glue dries, but I never take my own advice, especially when it comes to glue. I'm impatient that way. I can sit for hours and wait for a bus. No, doesn't look like anything. Now I'm thinking I should have done both ways for the thumb notch. I think I'll do that anyway. I'm just keeping this going. I see this page here, which I had to refold when I made it. I do like the blue that's showing through. That was the other side of my, it was a test print. I'm going to add this in here because I'm going to be journaling on here and I don't know what, am I going to journal up here? Am I going to make an extra pocket, maybe a tuck spot? I don't know what I'll do on that day. I'm just going to add a few things using up my scraps just for fun. Like that already. So this is a pocket here, and I think what I'll do like that. I'll do something there also. I found my pocket, my other pocket, cut the V, and then I had my scrap of lace from the other one, and I thought, well, I'm just going to continue this lace. So I'm just going to add these little pieces underneath, and it just looks like a collar. I thought that was cute. I think that'll be cute. Do it like that. Now it doesn't go all the way up to the edge, but that is okay. I just think it's cute right now. Just put a little bit of a wash on here and put a fold so it could fit a wrinkle. Let's call it a wrinkle. I'm going to glue that on there. Definitely be adding something on top. These are just the beginnings. Get all the glue crumbs out of there. I think it's a good start. It'll be fun to make some tags for these pockets. This one here. This will be fun because I can put some, I can put some lace over here. I don't know if I'm going to do that right now. I also have, this is something that I had made with my little flowers. I like the pink on it. It's a bit big. I could cut it down a bit. that would be fun. I like that. That's a good reinforcement. That. Coming back from doing some other things, and now I'm going to do some more prep in my mini white flip-flop journal. And this is probably going to be way too big, but I thought I would try anyway. I think I'll cut the rest of it. I'll cut that and then I'll scratch it up. I was thinking, I'm going to keep my cover. I'm not going to do my cover right away. I'm going to do it as I enter September and start journaling. And then that way I'll have a better idea of what I want to do. And I think what I'd like to do is put a pocket on one or two of these pages. And I don't need the whole, the whole thing. So I could do it. I could fold it over. Fold it over. That would give it some good stability if I just folded it. I don't need the rest of that. I just found this piece of lace that was in a little container that I have with some of my vintage and coffee stained and different items that I used for when I made my True Trash junk journal. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of this lace down here. Whatever I put in here, I want to make sure it won't be anything too lightweight because I want to make sure it doesn't catch on this. It looks like it will. So what I'll have to do is I'll just put a piece of clear tape and it becomes seamless. Yeah, that's better. Perfect. So fun. It makes me want to do a whole page and finish it, but I'm waiting. Okay, so that'll be great. Who knows what else that'll bring. And I think I will put some of this on. Going to do it this way. This is the top of the, well, I don't know if it's lace, but I don't know if it's curtain. Got this piece. So I have this stamp from MAKI Stamps. And then I also have, this is a page out of my vintage magazine. And I'm going to try and get some very distressed, it's going to be backwards, but this text doesn't say anything. I think it's very cool. Just, you know, having fun experimenting. And just like with the floral, the floral doodles, you will not know that this is a hand. I don't think you will. Here's some, it's very dark. I don't know if I'm going to use it here. I just thought I'd have a play. So this will be backwards, but I have another idea. Because I bought a white stamp. Let's see if that works. It does work. I like it. That's fun. Just having some ephemera embellishments, things that I can create with when to make a tag or a journaling card, or just for some fun decorations on my page. Upside down. Can you even tell? Well, it's very old. There's a bird there. You know, we'll keep it. Don't know if it'll be used. And speaking of stamps, I'm going to use this stamp and just give a little bit of black. Background. Okay, I just found this little scrap. I have this scrap of lace, and this is from a negative holder. And I'm going to use these elements, make a little cluster here. I'm going to go up like that. And then put this on, and I'm going to sew it. And then what it'll do, it's a pocket, because it's a glassine. It'll go in on like that. Okay, and just put the glue on. Yes, that's perfect. Love it. So we have another something to work with, something to use. The other thing I have is this envelope, security envelope. It is 1987. I don't know where I got this. I think this was in my mom's bucket of yummy things. And it has the postage, the cancellation here, and I love the color inside. So I'm going to try and use this somewhere in here, but I don't know where and I don't know how. I think that'll be it for today. So what did I do? I did a little pocket. Did a little bit of stamping. I'm just putting down some scraps of paper. This is not a pocket. This is a pocket from the top, and then I just reinforced the top with some lace and a piece of paper that I printed. Here's another pocket, and this one. This is a pocket, so this will be fun to have something in there. And then I worked on my little black and white printable, and there we go. I don't know if there's anything on this side. Okay, we've got a crunched edge, which is fine because that could lend to some lacy embellishments. And then I added this pocket. That's for today. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you coming over to visit. Thanks for allowing me this time to start decorating my journal. Don't forget to join in September, because that's when I'll be working in here and doing my own personal journaling and seeing how things turn out. Always be adventurous and stay fresh. See you in the next video. Bye for now.